Bukil. Kachkabet Enlique Sikimbaon.
in Willie? What it's trying to say. Staring at this thing all day. I don't understand what it's trying to say.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to read this stupid mural. I will. Show respect. I'm sorry, Ahau. I mean no disrespect to Kukulkan. I'm studying the murals to become a serpent guard, like my father.
I'm sure he's very proud of you.
But what if I can't understand the lessons they're teaching? Then what?
Maybe I can help. Do you think your father would mind that?
Would he, Mayu?
No, child. I'm sure your father would be pleased to learn you've had the Ahau's help.
Great. I've got part of this first one here. It's water. Well, something about water anyway. I think. And the others I haven't looked at yet.
How about I go and study all the murals and then come back to you and we can discuss them?
I'll be here.
I'm Lara, by the way.
I will. Thank you again, Ahau. I'm going to make my father so proud. The other murals are scattered around the city, but they aren't very hard to find. The other murals are scattered around the city, but they aren't very hard to find.
When what is above him is now below, the fed become the food that sow. The ground, the earth, Amun, the corn god.
Have you met Paimon, Ishiki? The fool thinks the gods punished him. Lazy bastard.
Glide within him like a bird, but do not breathe. Water? So him must be Chak, the god of rain. Impossible. I can't carry anymore.
Unuratu and her rebels are the true sons and daughters of Paititi, if you're asking. I'm not the only one who thinks it either. Just the only one with the guts to say it, apparently. The cleansing is upon us, and it should be Unuratu's line that sacrifices Kukulkan to restore the sun, and not the other way around. The thoughts like that have a way of getting people dead, so it's no wonder they aren't voiced.
He erases the dark and brings the day that follows. That's the sun. Kinichahau is the sun god. The gods in the murals are all giving life and taking it away. A balanced interaction. The murals were teaching about the duality of life and death. Heavy stuff for a child.
Apologies, Ahau, but you may not enter. The crowd is violent. If I move, they may rush in.
Perhaps I can find a way to distract them.
A wise strategy, Ahau.
This isn't just...
It is busy today. Kukulkan may have promised we'll thrive, but many make their own offerings.
Chambelin!
All full up. Can't carry anymore. Mayu, where's the wheel? Is everything all right?
I don't know. Her father came and collected her. He said he wanted to reward her for her studies and let her participate in a ritual.
What ritual?
The ritual of awakening. A how that involves the sacrifice of a child.
Do you think Awil's father would harm her?
I've known him for years. Today when he came, he looked right through me. His eyes were black, empty.
Where did he take her?
To the abandoned village. Please, hurry. The ritual of awakening. I don't feel good about this. Not one bit. I don't feel good about this. Not one bit.
Takte Anakalo.
They're waiting for you. This way. Let's get on with it.
Ahau, I present to you my own blood, my daughter, Awil. Her mind and spirit are strong. Stronger than any I've ever seen. I am so proud of my Awil. She will make a fine sacrifice. Here, the nectar of awakening. Hear me, Kinichahau, face of the sun. I offer you Awil, the chosen one. She will drink from the nectar of awakening, and her heart will be taken from her chest and cast onto the fire. The embers of my own flesh and blood, given to you so that you may not to extinguish the sun.
Awil, it's Lara. I want you to run back to Mayu when I say, okay?
Awil, run!
والكلا خونابون كتسابا والكلا بيوخلو تشايكوتسيل الكوكولكان تشبين وله ما تشيش.
Why do I get the feeling this isn't over?
Treasure is here, somewhere.
Kuntultimen, kuntulin lakon, shimbal. Ketsamukesh, imbulinkak wakumeyak. Kantopik, lobiltash. Ubabak beyo, elulchaite chotzil il kukulkan. Ati alintek kukulkan.
They're waiting for you. This way. Let's get on with it.
Ahau, I present to you my own blood.
Awil, it's Lara. I want you to run back to...
Awil, run!
Batelesh, anteneshi. Kapitan. Kuchesh tulak al jokol. Tokukimil. Matu beita limwoke sikimbai. Linkak wakumeyak.
Why do I get the feeling this isn't over?
Anteneshi.
They're waiting for you. This way. Let's get on with it.
Ahau, I present to you my own blood, my daughter, Awil. Her mind and spirit are strong, stronger than any I've ever seen. I am so proud of my Awil. She will make a fine sacrifice. Here, the nectar of awakening. Hear me, Kinichahau, face of the sun. I offer you Awil, the chosen one. She will drink from the nectar of awakening, and her heart will be taken from her chest and cast onto the fire. The embers of my own flesh and blood, given to you so that you may not to extinguish the sun.
Awil, it's Lara. I want you to run back to Mayu when I say, okay?
Awil, run!
Batelesh, anteneshi. Imbulinkak wakumeyak. Umok kab jetel shotobov. Haili Topoleche, Tumen Weyantin Wetel Kukulkan, Sokukimil. Unachnatsian.
Why do I get the feeling this isn't over? I don't have enough space for that.
Kuntulkimen, Kuntulin Lakon, Shimbaltesh le Kuchila. Bakbachtesh, Hetzabah, Beyoke Luchai Kotsin, Kulkan. Tokbalech.
Awil, are you hurt?
I'm fine. I ran just like you said.
Clever girl.
Why did you stop the ritual?
Awil, you were going to be killed.
But that's how it is. I was chosen. My sacrifice would keep Kinicha Hao from taking the sun away. Father said he dreamed me. Dreamed that I was special.
Awil, dreams can be interpreted in different ways. What if you were meant to stay here, on Earth, and use your special power to become the greatest serpent god there ever was?
Do you really think so?
I do, yes.
I can't wait to tell Father.
Awil, your father is...
going to be away for a while. So Awil will stay with me, so she can continue her studies.
Of course.
I better get started now. There's still so much to learn. Thank you, Ahau.
Yes, thank you, Ahau. I will make sure Awil is cared for. Please accept this bow as a thank you. It belonged to my mother. She was an eagle archer. May it serve you well.
Thank you, Mayu.
better get started now. There's still so much to learn. Thank you, Ahau. Good. I've been looking forward to this. Good. I've been looking forward to this.
Do you believe that major events in life can be traced back to a single moment? I do. Take what's happening now.
Will Dushka man.
How are you?
Look what I have for you. I am certain you will find it useful. The gods favor us both. I am certain you will find it useful. You have made an excellent choice, my friend. The gods favor us both. You have made an excellent choice, my friend. The gods favor us both. Thank you, friend.
So many of our warriors have been captured. If they are not freed, they could be sacrificed, assassinated. My wife is very ill, as are many others. A sickness brought by the outsiders.
The rebels like to make sure everyone knows just how bad Amaru is. But what they don't tell you is that if it wasn't for Amaru and his dealings with the outsiders, Paititi would have faded into memory decades ago. Do they think there's corn in the fields or fish in the river because of something they did? Amaru accepted the help of the outsiders during the famine. All the rebels did was complain about how their bellies ached. Amaru unified Paititi, saved us all from starvation and rot. You ask me, I think we owe him whatever he asks of us. It's an insult, a dishonor to Kukulkan.
What's happened?
The priests have forgotten their duties. They did not signal Kukulkan's arrival.
People seem to be well aware of his passage through the streets.
That is not enough. The great beam of light did not shine down on the city as it should. Who knows what is going on in the Temple of the Sun? This isn't justice.
Hello?
Ahau, greetings. Have you heard? It's so terrible. Sumac was killed by his own servant.
How do you know Sumac?
Everyone knows Sumac. He was my mentor and business partner. He made my business possible. Trade in the upper district without the right contacts, it's impossible. Sumac did all that for me and more.
I'll find out what happened to him.
Thank you, Ahau.
Have you not been informed of the death of Sumac?
Indeed, Ahau. He was a great man.
He was. Now sound the call of mourning to usher him to the afterlife.
Yes, Ahau. I will play.
A tragedy. I must see Shoko. Please come. Come in.
How did it happen?
When we arrived, Shoko, the mistress of the house, was arguing with Taruka, her servant. Sumac lay dead between them. Taruka was covered in blood.
Did Shoko witness the murder?
No. She came home from the market to find Taruka standing over Sumac.
Has Taruka confessed?
No, he pleads innocence. But you're here now, Ahau. Few can lie under the scrutiny of the gods. When he confesses, speak with the investigator. He's up near the body.
Oh, Ahau, please show mercy. I swear I didn't kill my master.
Be calm, Taruka. Tell me what happened.
I came in from working the fields. I heard a loud noise, like a gate slamming shut. I ran and found Sumac covered in blood. He'd been stabbed. I tried to stop the bleeding, but he was already gone.
That's why your hands are bloody.
Ahau, please believe me.
I'll return if I have any more questions.
I'm sure you will find something that proves I'm innocent. I am innocent. Please help me, Ahau.
Hello? Shoko?
Yes, Ahau.
I know this is difficult, but I need you to tell me what happened.
I was at the market with... Oh, poor Sumac.
Take your time. Start from the beginning. You're at the market?
Yes, with Akna. I was going to make bokchuk. It was my husband's favorite.
Akna?
One of my servants.
What happened when you came home?
I found Taruka in the kitchen, standing over Sumac. His hands covered in my husband's blood. I yelled and the guards arrived.
Was he holding a weapon?
No.
Did you hear a loud slam as you arrived?
No, of course not.
What about Akna?
What about her? She was with me. She accompanied me to the market and back.
Where is she now?
Recovering in her room. She's had quite a shock.
I'll go talk to her.
But... yes, of course. As you wish, Ahau. Taruka is guilty, Ahau. I'm sure of it. Please, I just want this terrible day to be over and justice done. Please, I just want this terrible day to be over and justice done.
Greetings, Ahau.
What do you have?
Sumac was stabbed in the neck many times with something pointy and very sharp.
Like an arrow or a knife?
Whatever it was, it's gone now. We've searched the entire room.
Then the murderer took the weapon with them. May I have a look at the body?
Of course. May the gods grant you the wisdom to see what I can. Yes, Ahau?
Did anyone see Shoko at the market at the time when Sumac was killed?
She was with Akna, her servant. Why?
Taruka says he heard a gate slam when he arrived. That's what drew him to discover the body. Soon after, Shoko arrived.
That's correct.
So where's the murder weapon?
We searched everywhere. It's not in the house.
We're missing something. I'll speak with Akna, see what she knows.
As you wish, Ahau. Examine the body, Ahau. Perhaps you can see something else. The body must hold the answers we are seeking.
Please,
the body must hold the
I
answers
just want
we are
this
seeking.
terrible day to be over and justice
For a
done.
stab wound, there's not much blood.
The body must hold the answers we are seeking.
Please, I just want this terrible day to be over and justice done.
Looks like the body was moved.
This will never be clean.
Hello, Akna.
Oh, Ahau. Forgive me. I thought you were the mistress.
I was hoping to ask you a few questions.
I don't know anything. I never know anything.
Does this gate open?
The gate? No. It's broken. It has been broken for a long time.
Akna. I'll find another way around.
I don't know anything. I never know anything. This will never be clean.
There's something there.
As I told you, Taruka, the servant, was found with blood on his hands.
Yes, Ahau. How can I help?
You said earlier you'd been working in the fields. Did you return here with your tools?
No. Since the rebels attacked, the cult of Kukulkan has seized our farming tools. We must surrender them when leaving the fields.
When Shoko returned, was Akna with her?
No, it was only Shoko. Akna was not there. Why?
Thank you, Taruka.
I am innocent. Please help me, Ahau.
It was only a matter of time. Ahau? Hello? Is it true? Sumac was murdered?
Yes, I'm looking for Akna. I have questions for her.
The servant girl? I wouldn't waste any time on her. She doesn't know anything. She can't even see what's going on right in front of her eyes every day.
What do you mean?
I apologize, Ahau. It's not my place to speak.
If you know something, tell me.
Let's just say Shoko and Sumac didn't have the most passionate of marriages. Shoko always had eyes for Ikal.
Ikal? Sumac's business partner. So they were friends.
They're much more than friends, I think.
Thank you for the information.
The pleasure is mine, Ahau. I knew it.
Imagine, murdered in your own home, by your own servant. Imagine, murdered in your own home, by your own servant. Easy enough to see what happened. The servant killed his master.
I am innocent. Please help me, Ahau.
What is it, Ahau?
Where was Akna when you found your husband?
What? She was with me.
Taruka says she wasn't.
And you take the word of a servant over mine?
I only want the truth.
Forgive me, Ahau. I have no idea what Taruka meant by that. Akna was close by. She must have gone back to her quarters. When she is nervous, she cleans. Please, I just want this terrible day to be over and
The body must
justice
hold the
done.
answers we are seeking.
Easy enough to see what happened. The servant
I
killed
am
his master.
innocent. Please help me, Ahau.
This will never be clean.
Tumenma, watunta Williken?
It was only a matter of time.
There are bloody tracks on the floor.
Please, I just want this terrible day to be over and justice done.
The ground was disturbed here recently. More blood. Someone tried to clean this. This must be where Sumac was killed.
It was only a matter of time.
Imagine murdered in your own home by your own servant. Easy enough to see what happened.
I am
the servant
innocent.
killed his master.
Please help me, Hao.
Please. I just want this
body must
terrible
hold the
day to
answers
be
we are
over
seeking.
and justice done.
This will never be clean. This must be the knife used in the murder.
Put it back. You must. The mistress said if anyone saw it, she would get in trouble.
Why would she get in trouble?
Please, Ahau, don't make me. If anything happened to the mistress...
You need to tell me everything.
The mistress didn't come to the market with me. When I got back to my room, the gate was broken and there was blood everywhere. As the mistress called for the guards, she gave me the knife to hide. I'm so sorry.
Thank you for your honesty, Akna.
Please. Please forgive me, Ahau. Please.
Shoko will be brought to justice.
Imagine murdered in your own home by your own servant.
Pakal, Taruka is innocent. Sumac was killed by his wife, Shoko. I found the knife she used.
Arrest her!
No!
Shoko wasn't at the market. She waited until Taruka and Akna were away, then she stabbed Sumac in the neck several times.
That's a lie!
Sumac fell in the passage back there. Shoko moved his body where Taruka would easily find him.
You're lying!
Then she slammed the inner gate shut to attract Taruka's attention. She gave Akna the knife and told her to hide it. Then she confronted Taruka and blamed him for the murder.
Silence! You will both be dealt with. Please, accept this as a token of our gratitude.
Taruka, you're free to go.
Thank you, Ahau. Sometimes there is justice.
Sometimes.
This will never be clean. This will never be clean.
Shoko, a murderer. I can't believe it. Poor Sumac.
ليلوجة تشاخيخ
شامبليل عاش لك البيان
I make my way all the way over to him, and he tells me we can't barter. Said I had nothing he wanted. Imagine that. Surrounded by garbage and entrails, and he thinks he can talk to me like that? Well, he just lost a customer. I'll never visit his stall again.
I caught a fish once at home, in the well. Papa says it's because